for the day. Oh, yes. Let me read our introduction before I get overheated with these idiotic people going around and deceiving our people. We told you guys it's only your mother. It's only your mothers that will care, that will not abandon you. You heard our sister say the other day that if anything happens, the man will jump from the fence and say, oh, let me go and marry you another wife. It's only your mothers that will be consistent, because we cannot abandon our children for anything. We will rather give our lives. But no, you chose to go with man with one watch. I was speaking to a brother who said, oh, that place can burn down. No, I don't care, because I helped them to do obedience and they didn't even defend the votes. Eh?
And then the man will start quoting animal farm statistics. You go to Bangladesh, it's 20% of 30%. You go to Malaysia, it's 20% of 30%. You go to Egypt, electricity is 1 minute, whatever. You think this is about what you can recite? This is not primary school where people are learning 2 times 2, 4, 2 times 6, 7, 7 times 7, 7. No, that's not what this is all about.
Unbelievable.
It's not.
A force that can reshape human nations and kingdoms. That's our topic for the day. A force that can reshape human nations and kingdoms. Protecting women and girls' rights isn't an expense, but rather it is an investment and an obligation. Makes perfect sense, because when you raise a woman, you raise a nation. Prior to the emergence of Susan B. Anthony's feminist movement for the rights of white women to work and vote, we, the African women from certain indigenous lands, we are working, voting, and leading our societies with fairness, equity, and justice, by the way, I must add. These African kingdoms and society knew and understood that survival of humanity and the preservation of legitimacy of their lineage depended on their women and their daughters. So they protected and guided them jealously. The women and the daughter had specific roles, and they were immensely supported while performing those vital roles. These African societies, they thrived. They did good. They did trade. They did it all with, again, justice, equity, and fairness before the capitalists showed up. They thrived until the arrival of the colonial terrorists and their so-called version of civilization, which we all know as of today brought us nothing. It brought us nothing but loss of identity and low self-esteem to us, especially our women and our daughters. Think about the millions we have spent making China rich because we want to wear the white man's hair. Think about the money that we spend trying to bleach because we want to look like our tormentors. Think about the money that we spend doing all kinds of stuff so we can look like those who dehumanize us. What a tragedy. When you look around, when you do a thorough assessment, the common denominator in all of this that we talked about, all these societies that were destroyed by the colonial terrorists, is the suppression of their women. They will either give them some type of religion that will make sure, even if you're not wearing cover head, they will kill you as if cover head will turn into food. They will tell you that your women are not part of the meetings. So that's why Buhari will tell you the wife is in the Oza room. She's in the Oza room. Why Buhari? Buhari that doesn't know how to put on his underwear and our teeth. His wife is in the Oza room. Put that woman to Buhari side by side. Tell me who you want to go and defend you.
I'm telling you.
Our women fought. They helped us to regain our freedom from these colonial terrorists. But at the end of the day, they ended up appointing puppets, which we still have today. I keep telling people that we have gang members ruling us. I don't know why people keep saying, oh, is there a representative from Abia South? Hey, how did that happen? This is a gang membership, my dear, gang banging. That's what they're doing. These people do not have our people at heart. They're not there to represent you. They're there to loot their own share. Don't you get it? It has never been about you. The same thing, like we keep reminding you guys that these things are, they reciprocate these processes everywhere. The same thing here in America. You will see black people, oh, I'm Democrat, hey, this and that, vote Democrat, vote Democrat. Democrats party doesn't do anything for brown people. They just use them and recycle them every election. Within 1 year, they will write Asian bills for them. Within 1 year, African Americans have been asking for Asian hate bill for the past 1 billion years. It cannot be done. They keep them destitute, make them homeless, but they will have money to give to new immigrants. They will have money to give to Ukraine. They will have money for everybody except the brown people that did slavery for them for 500 years. The same group of people doing the same sinful acts. So today we are going to enlighten, as we do, those of us who desire liberation and decolonization, so that we can reach to a force that can help us to reshape humanity. I love a brother called, I still love my brother, Brother Uma. He said that if we are waiting for the other people to bring goodness and mercy to humanity, you will be waiting for the longest time.
Yep.
They are all about wars, destruction, loss of lives, capitalists, which capitalist is a form of prostitution. That's what they're all about. It was never about you.
No.
That's why we have to go and tell US is doing gun banging with UK and Nigeria. US doesn't even have a lot of information. They will tell you, oh, we have intelligence, this and that. They don't have anything. No. Which intelligence? Those people smoking marijuana and cocaine?
I'm telling you.
Yeah, they're doing gun banging.
Because it's not in their DNA to do
it's not in their DNA to do anything good for you. They lack the capacity to do so, and we don't fault them. So what we want you guys is to wake up and stop waiting for those that lack the capacity to give you what they don't have. They don't have it to give you.
Absolutely.
They do not have it to give you.
Exactly.
We are the people with, my daughter, my oldest daughter is recognizing that now. We are the people with the human heart. We are the people that will be leading when we see the people we are leading. Hey, good morning. How are you? These people with all their PhD, when they see you, they will look down as if you're spirit. See me, see trouble. We're asking our brothers and sisters to wake up. Nobody's going to do this work for us. So it's not okay for you to go to work and get fat and be saying, I don't want trouble. This life is too short. I will go and come back and go to party and come back. It's not okay. I would have forgiven you if you didn't give birth to children. I will leave you alone. But if you get married and release another human being into this earth, oh my goodness, you are so liable.
Yep.
You are so liable. Our brother here, Bertram, said, I had misgivings about P2B at first, but later started thinking that he is an honest man. I now believe that he's simply a political opportunist. I don't know how you cannot believe your sister, so mother. I think he's the man that's driving a car with engine that will help you. And that's what we're asking our men. Stop becoming emotionally vulnerable.
No.
Stop becoming emotional. Everything, somebody will deceive you guys. Hey, yeah, it's bomb, hey, yeah. The people that we are dealing with don't know what hey, yeah is.
No.
Ha!
Take your victimhood mentality. Everybody victimizes you. Why? Ask yourself that question. Why is it that everybody, one more awful old person, child, will come and victimize you? Because you're not making use of your brain. You're allowing your emotions direct you and guide you. Think deep. My dear, can you remove the tag so that they can see the rest of
it? Yes, I just realized that's what's happening. Yeah. Thank you. Right, my dear. The people that we are dealing with, they are not emotional, as they are a matter of fact. So we need to learn to operate in the same manner. I was talking to a family member the other day. He was telling me, oh, don't worry, calm down. I said, no, calm down is not a plan B. Tell me what the plan B is.
No.
So if you cannot come up with an actionable plan B, don't tell me to calm down.
Dare not say that. Do not say that to me. Okunagwa, fire is on the mountain. House is burning down. You say, calm down. That's an irresponsible response. That is not an adequate response to a burning building. Coming down is not it. You must have actionable plan on the table and begin to execute it. That is what you need to do.
Different mindsets. We must. We cannot let people, we can't even let pastors come and tell you, see how they've been lying to us all along? We believe them. We gave them our harvest. We gave them our salaries. We gave them everything. Did they even go and engage the government on our behalf? No. So are we now going to be a victim of another religious entity because we thought like, oh, only another Kolu here, whatever, he will deceive you. Take you guys, drag you guys to the election that we were shouting, don't go, only for these criminals to get there and tell you to go home. That is like a football match. Hi! And you guys didn't rise up in uproar. The same person, he didn't even defend it one day. He didn't even do a mass protest, like pretend, ga. He didn't even get a microphone and come and be shouting in front of his house and say, what is going on here?
That's not part of, protest is not part of the project. They know they have a scheme now. It's movie. In his movie production. So they will give them the, take your own part to act. So he has acted his part. He said his part is to drag our people like animals to the polling votes. That's his role. That's the part.
So next time you'll be singing to us like Tinubu, oh, it's my turn.
That's the part that the colonial masters gave to him. The only assignment they gave to him is to make drags our people to the polling votes. That's the only assignment. And he did it well. And then he'll do his throat like I want that. Get your brain. Like my sister said, if you have given birth to one child in this world, we are going to hold you. You must come here and we'll fix the land and it will be good for our children. You will never escape.
No.
You try out. You see force that will take you out.
Yeah, the ancestors will call you home because you're obviously useless. The ancestors will call you home. Let's look at our objectives for today. We've already done the introduction. We are going to look at the creation of dystopian societies by these capitalists and colonial terrorists. We know why it was done. They're still benefiting from it. People are trying to show them, people like LaRouche organization is trying to show them how to live in a peaceful world. We have enough resources to live in a place, live in this space that we are in with dignity. But no, some people are benefiting from it. They will do and undo to keep the status quo. They will fake wars, cause chaos, pretend like they don't know about doing diplomatic dialogues. They will do it all just to keep the tension going for their benefits. We are looking at the election coming next week. Gas prices has fallen down so much. It's like, what is somebody manipulating these numbers? You better go and fill up your tank before the day of election, because the next day, once they lose or gain or whatever, you will jump within a week. You will go back to $3. An hour, yeah. If you're not paying good attention, you will be doing a yo-yo match for them.
Manipulating the system to suit themselves. That's all they know.
Right. So
they lack the ability to think and think this through.
No,
so they manipulate.
do.
That's it.
So you cannot afford to be ignorant at this point in time. You just can't. You cannot be in a trance. If you're sleeping, wake yourself up. I told my sons every few minutes, every few hours, ask your more, where is my more? Where are you? What are you doing? Are you in line with what we're supposed to be doing for the day? Are we making progress? Don't you ever go throughout the day and don't ask your spirit where it is. So we're going to look at how to end this dystopian society that these terrorists created for us while they enjoy lives. There are people are picking trash on the floor and happy, thanking God. In an oil-producing country, it's an oil and gas-producing country amongst other minerals. Our people are picking trash. Oh, why Tinubu is busy taking over all the resources that we have in our land, changing everything to his. Oh, I forgot, this is Tono. The dark connection. The Ottoman Danfodi, Ottoman Danfodi. Yeah, it belongs to them. The space you call Nigeria belongs to them. Thank God our Hausa brothers and sisters are waking up so that they will no longer be a willing tool, because that's what they used them for years. And we don't even know which one is which. That's how ignorant we are.
Yes, we didn't know.
So ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm? We know that the Hausas don't look for trouble. They are very nice people. And that niceness, that's being emotionally vulnerable. That's how people invite terrorists into their camp and sleep with them and make children with them. Before you know it, now you become the maid. You're not the only one. In Dominican Republic, they did the same thing. Haitians were taken to Dominican Republic to go and do the slave camp things. They got there, the colonial terrorists slept with them, started having mixed children with them. Those children, generation now, they don't want to see any black person called Haitian. They hate them like they don't even believe that they are black. Except when they are alive here in America. In America, one and a half black.
They will tell you. They'll tell you what is up.
They tell you they are all in shock. Even their PhD holder, this idiot did a video show. And he said he was shocked out of his pants when he found out he was black. He thought he was white. Hey, PhD, not CNL, PhD. Man, yeah. He didn't know he was black. He's almost my color. I don't know which continent he's in.
Delusion.
Their little curly hair. Yeah. As we are speaking, Haiti is on fire, and the president there is shipping our sisters and with their children that just came through the border, shipping them back to go and face that fire. Fire caused by who? The same set of people. Nobody else is causing it. The same set of people. Wickedness upon wickedness everywhere.